Hello everyone. I've got a new webcam, so hopefully I'll look better. How we all doing? Just gonna wait for everyone to get in. Gonna post the link to the stream on Instagram. Uh how's things? I'm I'm doing alright. Having to rush away to the airport after this. You know. Right. Let's be honest. We're getting Gen 10, aren't we? That's what I think we're gonna get. Oh, where to? I'm heading to London for the weekend. Uh, had to schedule my flight like later on today because I'm doing this. So you know, so yeah. Um, but I'm looking forward to this presentation and you know, yeah. But yeah, I don't. I mean, I think I'm not expecting much about Gen 10. Everyone's like, oh, if they're announcing stuff early, then it's all going to be about Gen 10. No, I think they're going to save that for the end. So, you know, lovely. Hope it's great. Yeah. I'm going to be spending time with some friends. So, you know. Yo, sup, Hoaxing Hexerus? Yeah. So, I'm. What I'm expecting is like a release date for Champions. Probably some anime and other news, like because we've been getting we drip fed the updates about some of the multimedia collaborations. I hope we get an announcement for like a sequel, a spiritual successor to Detective Pikachu, but I'm not holding out any hope for that. But same thing with another like Colosseum XD. I honestly expect to hear that we could get Colosseum and or XD for Nintendo Switch Online possibly today. Like I think that's if it's not, well, because they've not done it already, they're, either they're gonna drop it right after the thing, or uh announce that it's coming soon. But for Nintendo Switch Online, they usually just drop it the same day of announcement. Um, the Fire Red Leaf Green situation, I think, is interesting because I think they were saving it for today, but they accidentally listed it. I think they accidentally listed it early. Um, we may be getting other games. Like, it's weird that they're doing Fire Red Leaf Green and not others. I mean, if you're gonna Fire Red Leaf Green on their own would make sense, but I feel like there should be more coming. Even if that doesn't get announced, it should happen. I think, like, at least the first 3 gens. And home compatibility would be really good, but I'm not holding out any hope for that. Because they removed it from the listing, which means they probably won't. We'll see. It's releasing today, isn't it? So people would be able to tell, you know. So, Ryan says, new movie and unrealistically Gen 10 not Switch 2 exclusive. They're my hopes. I think Gen 10 might be Switch 2 exclusive. And the reason I say that is because it feels like that's the direction they're heading. Switch 2 is the successor to the Switch, so naturally, yeah. And Pokemon's a system seller. I feel like even though the Switch 2 has sold incredibly well so far, I feel like a lot of people are still thinking, why should I get it? Which is understandable, especially because Mario Kart doesn't seem to be the killer app. Most people who have a Switch 2 have Mario Kart with it. I'm one of them. But admittedly, I feel like you'd be getting a lot more out of 8 Deluxe. So there's not really much point for the upgrade unless you really like the open world idea. Which, I mean, I like it, but eh. And then admittedly, Gen 9, all of Gen 9 runs a lot better on Switch 2. It just does. And I don't want to go through that again on Switch 1. As a Switch 2 user, I will be getting the Switch 2 versions of whatever comes out going forward, unless the Switch 1 version comes out first. But if it's same day release, I'm getting Switch 2 version. I did that with Metroid Prime 4, I did that with ZA. Yeah. I think it'll probably mainly be with promo stuff, mainly for Switch 2, because money. Yeah. Because I know a lot of people were, like, back in the day, during Gen 5, because, Pokemon was still focusing on the DS, Nintendo didn't really actually have much killer apps for the 3DS, and that was kind of harming it, as well as the price of the 3DS. So, when Pokemon came, that... I mean, yeah, like, when Mario came, that kind of saved the 3DS, but Pokemon kind of launched it into the popularity we see of the 3DS today. Just, you know, it was never going to do as well as the DS because of that kind of awful launch. It's very, very, very bad. Very, very bad. Um, uh, do you know, I am gonna close Discord on my laptop just in case. But yeah, I do feel like anything that they've announced, I think Champions will not be Switch 2 exclusive. It would be really dumb if Champions was, because, like, Nintendo and their closest partners, like Pokemon Company, Game Freak, Intelligent Systems, HAL Labs, all of them, whenever they say, we're gonna make something for this console, they stick to their word. Like, Twilight Princess came out on GameCube, Breath of the Wild came out on Wii U, Metroid Prime 4 came out on Switch, Switch 1. Yeah. It's Legends EA came out on Switch One, even though it got delayed, and yeah, I've not actually played the Switch One version. Is the Switch One version like worse? Like I know Switch Two has a better frame rate, and I can't go back to 30 FPS 3D Pokemon. I mean X and Y I could live with, but like I don't know, like it feels wrong. It feels wrong. I think I'll always be fine with like Gen 5 and I guess Gen 4 as well. But like I don't it feels wrong to just like go back to 30 FPS. That's the thing. Um if they reveal anything about Gen 10, what I hope is that there's voice acting. Now, I know that might be a contentious topic because I know people in my server, link below, by the way, it should be the top link in the description. But people on my Discord server don't feel it necessary for Pokemon to have voice acting. I also agree it's not necessary. Just because it's not necessary doesn't mean it wouldn't be nice. I think it would improve things. It is something where I'm like, it wouldn't ruin my experience without it. However, my experience would definitely be improved with it. So that's why I want voice acting. I feel like Pokemon should have had voice acting since Gen 8, to be honest. You know? Like, it kind of felt weird, but not, like, awful. And that's the thing. I feel like even Metroid Prime 4, sorry, it's one of the games I've played recently, and I have feelings on it. The voice acting felt like a natural. I would argue positive inclusion. Um, like my issue isn't with the voice acting itself. My issue is more so with the fact that the characters are there and how they interact with the gameplay and the story. And I liked how they were written as characters, and I think their performances are good. But I will admit that if you're gonna commit to that, kind of go the whole hog. And I understand the trauma with Other M, but but also with Pokemon, I feel like having a silent pro tag for that makes sense. You can project a lot onto that. It's funny in the Legends games. There's a little bit of voice acting. Sorry if you heard a crow. But yeah, should be the present should be happening soon. But yeah, honestly, I do hope that there's like a spin-off that really like clicks with me, because like my experiences with Pokemon Presents usually end up being I'm excited for other people who like the sort of thing that's that, because I'm not a TCG player. I don't really watch the anime. I'm mainly core series gameplay kind of guy, with the occasional spin-off. Although the only spin-off that I've actually played that I actually really liked was New Pokemon Snap. I should oh, and I guess the RA games were fun as well, but they had core series battle mechanics and they were an RPG anyway. But yeah, hopefully we get newer Pokemon Snap. um yeah. By the way, has anyone else noticed the trend that stuff that used to be developed by HAL is now developed by Namco? Because there was like Kirby Air Ride, of course, but then also Smash Bros, also Pokemon Snap, and it's like, HAL seemed to be the Kirby machine right now, and nothing against it. I really need to play Forgotten Land. I've tried playing Star Allies, not for me. Not for me at all. Premiere will begin shortly. Also, I will say, in an hour, my new Kellot video drops. So if you're here for my Fakemon content, typically, I mean, that's most of my content. New video today, if you didn't already know. So, Hopefully, the presents will begin in a bit. I think if I see it in my OBS viewfinder, it'll be fine. It's not going to be the most ideal experience watching, but you know. I find my suggested videos interesting, but you won't get to see them. One of them's a Wand of Gamelon playthrough, uh, which is weird. I think a certain YouTuber has like reappeared in my recommendeds, but oh, that is loud. I am sorry about that. I'm gonna try and make it even quieter, just so my voice can be as booming as it can. I should probably move the mic a little closer. I don't mind the mic being visible. Do you guys mind the mic being visible? I don't. It makes me hashtag relatable, I guess. Right. So what is Pokemon presenting? Do you know what? I'll see on the regular screen. And then I'll react to stuff during points where I'm not as interested in what they're showing. Okay. So they're emphasizing every game. Okay. Okay, I like that. It's all square. I like that.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Ishihara.
From the Pokémon Company.
I joked to my boyfriend that this is just going to be 30 minutes of Pikachu holding Ishihara hostage, and so far I think it's not a joke.
Pokemon series.
Uh.
In those first two titles, 100
But yeah, happy birthday, Pokemon.
made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience.
I like the fact when I'm pointing to the screen.
This
I
year
pointed
marks
to
Pokemon
Staraptor.
Series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve.
Got a weird itch.
In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon.
I like how Pikachu's looking longingly at him.
Please
That's so
enjoy the
cute.
presentation.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We all hyped? Okay, I was about to say, why is it a black screen? Okay, so we've got red. Okay, red and blue. It's Lego, right? Oh! This is okay.
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handle the music and sound effects for the Pokémon Red version and Pokémon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on this small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Okay, that's fun. Oh, it's just a little knick-knack, isn't it?
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon
Okay.
to share news about the 2026 Pokemon
Okay,
World Championships,
PWC.
which will be taking place alongside our new
Um,
fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco. The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world. Competitors in the video game championships
I'm not
will battle
into...
for the first time in Pokemon Champions,
Yeah.
while their fellow competitors will battle in the
I
Pokemon
wonder,
trading card
are
game,
we going to get news about
Pokemon Go,
Champions?
and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these
I mean, it
games
should
will
be out
held at the
before
Chase Center,
then,
an
right?
arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals.
Okay.
Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including
It's in
interactive
San
exhibits,
Francisco, though,
pin
so I don't
trading,
think I'd be able to do
cosplay
that. I don't
showcases,
think going there's on
unique
the cards
panels,
for me.
hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the
But
Pokemon Center pop-up
Pokemon
store.
Center,
To celebrate
that
this
was
new
a pop-up
experience today,
in
we'll take a
London
first look
recently, I
at
think.
a truly special piece of art illustrating
I don't know,
Pokemon XP
if it's still there, I
alongside
don't know if
the
I'd have the time to
2026
see
World
that,
Championships.
because I've got a busy couple days ahead, and then, you know.
Whether you are joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August.
It's in August.
Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a thing. Pikachu! TCG! There's a card that will blind you! Aww. They're doing the originals, by the looks of it. Oh, or the most popular ones. I'd assume these are popular cards from across the years. Because we all recognize the Charizard one. The future awaits. I don't know why I said it like that. Huh. Okay. New TCG. Is that? Oh yeah, Pokemon Go's turning 10. I forgot. Pokemon Go is now a lot more like what I thought it was gonna be when it came out. Long Bacon Mewtwo. Yeah, the future of the TCG. We will release Bacon Mewtwo. Like, I don't know, like... Hey, Red will be appearing in Masters. Ooh! Original Sugi style Red. Florian and Ogerpon and Julian Orange. Okay. Interesting.
Pokémon Masters EX.
6.5 year celebrate. Like, come on. Look, okay, that's a bit silly. Pokemon Cafe Remix. Every starter Pokemon. Cafe Remix has a really cute art style. This is just cute. This is just cute, isn't it? You know? Can everyone hear everything okay? By the way, is it too quiet? Pokemon Slapper. like that Mew is there. Mew missions. Okie dokie. And the lattes. Okay. Pokemon Unite.
Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and
I mean, that's the thing, because it's like, it's, you know, at Pokemon Day, you know, they announce everything. That's like all their facets of the franchise. Because it's the anniversary, okay, what's big?
You can participate in the event.
You
to
can
unlock
get
their unique
buds.
licenses. And even more Pokemon
And
are scheduled
the
to be
Gyro
added.
Starters.
Don't
Okay.
miss what's coming.
An Electrode Volleyball World Tour. Is Electrode... I'm guessing that's a game mode. I'm assuming. TCG Pocket. Got the Paldea starters. Gimmighoul Goldengo. Meowscarada. Just a bunch of Paldea stuff. I need to replay Scarlet and Violet because I've not done a playthrough on Switch 2 yet. I really need to get back to my playthrough of Heart Gold. That's the last game that I started to play through. Okay, Colosseum and XD, isn't it? That looks like XD. Okay. Are they doing Colosseum as well? Or is it just XD that's coming today? Or, I say today, soon. What did I say? Because like they announced that it was gonna come eventually, so it makes sense that they'd announce that like this would be coming today. But I would have thought they would have also done Colosseum. They're just doing XD. Fascinating. It's a good game, by the way. Oh, it's coming in March. Okay. I'm just like, Colosseum?
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Okay.
I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo
Indeed.
Switch.
They're gonna be a thing
Pokemon
that you
Fire
can
Red
play.
and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
Indeed they were, and they're good games as well.
These games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
I will probably get these on download eventually.
We also
So, okay, so yes.
compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
They probably
This way, you
made
can
it
bring
compatible
Pokemon
with
containing
Home,
other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with
like,
you, or you can
they
send
probably
Pokemon to visit
listed it by
Pokemon
accident.
champions. We hope you look forward to it.
And took it down because they wouldn't want people to expect it to be
Next, we
like,
have some news about Pokemon
assumed that it was there from launch. But okay, they intend to. So that's good. That's really good information, guys. So we've got a proper Champions trailer. Oh, music that I'm gonna talk over just in case it is copyrighted. Yeah. It, like, I'm... This is a cute trailer. I like the idea of Champions, by the way. It's because like it's got everything you'd want in an updated battle style. So you've got your Megas, and I assume, yeah, like the G Maxes and the Z moves and the terrestrializations. I'm sure everything's also customizable. Scheduled for, okay, Switch version coming out in April. Okay, we've got a release window. I think it's probably gonna get shadow dropped, right? Especially because it's probably gonna be digital
Next up
only.
is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series.
Are they gonna
Please take a
announce
look at
that
this video.
Mega that got leaked? Okay, so we've got Mega Evolutions. I think they're gonna show a Mega. Yeah, because we currently got... I think we've got all 3 Hoenn starters now, so... What's gonna be Season 8's prize? Like, I would assume it is the one that got leaked, right? Which I'm not gonna say, in case people haven't, like, seen... Oh, I think they are. They kinda have to, because, like, surely they plan on releasing it. You know? Yeah. Now, why does Garchomp have a second one? Yeah. Oh, it is flying, though. And it do be a fast one. I do think I like it. Yeah, seeing them side by side, I think I prefer it to regular Mega Garchomp, not gonna lie. Yeah.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC.
It still feels weird that they're doing XD and Fired Leaf Green, but not RC and Colosseum. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they will be re-releasing Colosseum at some point.
You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon.
So it's not a season. It's not a season reward. It's a shame. I don't like playing Mega Dimension. I like ZA, but I don't like the DLC as much. Especially after a certain point, it just gets monotonous. I ask why Charizard got 2. Because it's popular. I'm just wondering why this new what this new design brings to Garchomp, because I can understand why Charizard X and Charizard Y are 2 different designs. They do very different things, but I don't see too much difference between the Garchomps, which is why I asked the question. It's Rotom! Rotom stereo form.
Stereo of Rotom? Did
That's
it get
cool.
enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
I wonder if I might get Pokopia. I'm probably gonna pre-order it.
It can help liven up the town
If
with
I
a variety of
because
music.
like I know
Ditto
my
and the
boyfriend
others
wants to
are
play
grooving
it.
to the beat too. Let's listen
But
to
he doesn't
DJ
have a Switch
Rotom's
too, so
specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia.
let's see.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too. But how do you cook?
How do you cook? That is the real question.
Huh? That silhouette.
Oh, it's a Greedent. It's adorable.
A greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokémon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town. Try bringing Pokémon you've befriended on an outing.
So I'm just vibing with
In
the music,
multiplayer
and
mode, you can visit other players' towns.
yeah.
You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding.
This does look like you're basically
There
doing
you
an
are.
Animal Crossing in
There's someone
like a
here,
Minecraft
too.
world, but it's Pokemon.
But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects too! That was a fun game of hide and seek. By working together, you could even build something this big.
Oh my gosh, you can build a Ditto. I do want to pre-order it so I can get that big Ditto plush.
Together, you can develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures.
Oh, I mean, I did get paid
New
today,
encounters
so
may
I
await you as
probably could.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time.
Oh, there's a Pokemon
Pokemon
Center.
Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
You don't have much time to. Yeah, it's releasing in less than a week, so I've got less than a week to pre-order. Oh, it's a Ditto rug. Early purchase. Oh, I'd need to double check then, because I thought there was a Ditto plush as a pre-order bonus.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th.
Please announce
We
new
hope you enjoy
spin-off
working
as
with
well.
Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up.
I won't be disappointed if not.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
To be fair, it has been quite a lot. And I know I'm asking for
We'd
more.
like to end our presentation
Yeah, I
today
had a
with
feeling they
one
were
final
wrapping up, but I
video
was like,
for you.
please squeeze one more thing in.
Thank
But
you
I
for
don't
tuning
think
in.
they will. I was looking at the time and nah. It's Gen 10, isn't it? Yeah, I'm feeling it. Pokemon Desk. Oh, imagine if they just named a game Pokemon Desk. It's a Pikachu. Espeon and Umbreon. Okay. Oh. Okay, it looks like they're going through the generations. Yeah, because that's Alola. That's Galar. That's Paldea. Aww, look at his little face. Huh. Not what I was expecting to see, but... New cosplay Pikachus? Well, I say new cosplay Pikachus. It's just Pikachu wearing new things. So Game Freak's making something. Ooh! That is pretty. Gameplay footage as well. I was not expecting that. Ooh, I'm liking this look. Oh no, it looks too good. It looks looks too good for what Game Freak usually do. So I'm thinking it's probably Switch 2 exclusive, but who knows? Okay. So a bunch of old Pokemon running through, like, they're emphasizing the water. Oh, we got the starters! So we got Gen 10. Aww. Sprout. So, Sprout with Pombon? Oh, that's adorable. Gekwa. Ooh. Okay. I do kind of like them. I do. Okay. Yeah. New starters is always something I need to get used to. Ooh, underwater. I wonder if IGN will give like a 7 point... What was it again? Out of 10? 7.3, 7.4 out of 10, too much water. Pokemon wins. And Pokemon waves. Yeah, that's the titles. Tick that off the bingo card, everyone. Switch 2, no mention of Switch 1. Release 2027! Okay! That's later than expected. But it makes sense they're announcing it now. But they've got gameplay footage. Love the hear of the ocean. The sound of the ocean, rather. Okay. Is that the end of the presentation, or are they... Is that it? Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. So... That... Yeah, I mean, naturally... I'm, Yeah, naturally, I'm most excited for winds and waves. Like, that, to me, I am most excited for. It just looked so pretty. I am sad for people, because Switch 2, exclusive. But at the same time, I think that's what was always going to happen, because you got to remember that, Switch is 9 years old. and 2027, Switch 2 exclusive would make sense, because 10 years prior, that's when Let's Go released. So, yeah, I can understand why they're doing that. But it looks really nice. I hope they don't mess it up, and it looks like they are learning their lesson and taking more time. Yeah, that's the thing that surprised me, 2027. But yeah. Alright. As I said, I am going to be on a plane later today, so yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream soon, but if anyone has any questions, feel free. And in about half an hour, my new video will come out. So, you know, I wanted to get that engagement going, getting that engagement flowing. If that's it, then I hope you enjoy my upload in half an hour, and yeah, more Kellett stuff. So yeah, subscribe on your way, greatly appreciated. What would also be appreciated, if you can, hit the join button and check out my Patreon. But with that all said, I will see you for whatever the next live stream may be. I don't stream often, but I'm actually very excited. I'm excited for Gen 10. I love those starters, and I'm excited I'm excited that more people get to play XD, and I'm, you know, the core series stuff excited me the most, but I hope everyone enjoyed the presents, and yeah, I'm not gonna check that chat. The presents chat. So yeah, but I am checking this chat, and yeah. Okay. Thanks everyone. I'll see you